Sometimes you just need to pack a bag and hit the road. Like, there are just times in your life you need to just get away from things. For whatever reason it may be, you just need to go. And as many of you know, I've had a really hard time, like, with all the grief our family has experienced. And we even had another family member of mine pass away. And with Kage's birthday coming up, I needed a break. I needed to try to find something to lift my spirits. The whole month of June, I was having really bad days missing him. And I was having so much trouble with the realization of how much time had passed since we'd said goodbye to him. I just didn't want to be home knowing I wasn't going to be prepping for his birthday this year. I miss him so much, and I miss so many things about him, like all his weird, cutesy little things that were individual to him. And there's still so many reminders of him around the house. And I just had to find something that was going to, totally get my mind off of him and the grief. So I was doing some research online for some fun things to do, like locally or somewhere nearby to see. And lo and behold, they have this puppet museum in Georgia, of all places. The Center for Puppetry Arts, which has one of the largest Jim Henson collections, or possibly the largest. I can't remember what they said exactly. But I didn't know how I didn't know about this sooner. I mean, this is something that has been around for a minute, like I think since 1978 or something. Like, I should have known that this was there. But talk about something that's going to lift my spirits. I mean, this is like totally right up my alley. I mean, if you haven't noticed from my videos, I mean, I love puppets and I love Labyrinth. Labyrinth is my favorite movie of all time. I love The Dark Crystal and pretty much anything Jim created. I mean, the characters and the artistry just blows me away. I mean, growing up, I remember renting Labyrinth like every time we were going to the video store. I had to get that movie. I had to see it again. And I was always watching Fraggle Rock and all the other wonderful creations of that time period. I mean, The Muppet Show. You can go on and on with all this stuff. And here I'm literally meeting frickin' Sir Didymus from Labyrinth. And yes, I am tearing up there because it was very emotional for me. My inner child was like so happy. They even had a special exhibit there from the new Dark Crystal, The Age of Resistance, which was amazing. And I was so excited to see that because I loved the way they did that. And I also found out they have more Labyrinth items that they sometimes rotate. And I missed the special exhibit for Labyrinth that they had there, but they might do it again. So I will be stalking their website from now on. But this was very much needed in my life. And any of you out there that love this stuff as much as I do, and if you're ever near Atlanta, I would definitely check it out. Now, as much fun as I was starting to have, I was missing the girls. Now, you always hear me say how loyal healers are. Well, you become almost just as loyal to them, or at least I feel that way. Like, you really dread being away from them as much as they hate being away from you. So I was video chatting as much as possible, texting and asking for updates on everybody and making sure everybody was okay. Silver apparently was very depressed in my absence and almost lethargic acting, which scared us all, even though it was just a short trip. And the other two basically kept searching the house for me or checking the window for me. So I did a quick wine tasting. Georgia, your wine was very impressive. And they did not lie about their Southern Blush wine. It is a wonderful porch sipping wine, but I sipped it too fast and now it's gone. And I'm a bit sad about that, but at least I can get more eventually. Also, on our way home, I stopped by a plantation outside of Nashville, which was absolutely stunning. And there's so much history there. I wish I could have spent more time there. Heck, I wish I could spend more time in the South period. I mean, the sweet tea, the food, the Southern hospitality, which is very much a real thing. Like, I never want to come home when I'm down there. But I needed to get back home. As much as I needed this trip, it did worry me because Silver is so old and she's got some things starting. And coming home is always amazing with a healer. Like, they get excited when you come back from the grocery store, like, how dare you leave us, But these moments, the crazy, where were you? We were so worried. I love you so much. I'm going to punch you in the stomach greetings are just even more special. It just shows how much our dogs really do love us unconditionally and worship us, And I really don't understand how other healers that get boarded at boarding facilities do, because mine act like their entire world is over if I'm not here. and they're being taken care of in their own home, and they act like they're being tortured to death or something. Like, they're just so depressed when you're not around them. Like, this is why I always say if you're going to get a healer, you got to be in it for life, because they really do, like, you're their everything. I think way more than other breeds. Like, they really worship us. You know, getting away helped a lot. It wasn't a cure-all, but it helped. I mean, I'm still missing Kage and Lucian very, very much. But I'm starting to feel a little bit of the healing finally. I don't think I'll ever, quote unquote, be healed from it, but it's getting better. I mean, I know I will always be their mom, and I will always love them for as long as I'm alive, and I'm forever changed by them in so many ways. And this is just, it's a long process without them. But, you know, life changes, and, you know, we have to change with it, whether we want to or not. And talk about changes. I mean, I have this new flock of colorful indoor chickens who are super entertaining, but who are also keeping me very busy lately. And not only are they keeping me crazy busy, but they are definitely healing my heart a bit. And it has been super fun trying to get to know each and every one of them and watching how everybody's adjusting, which thankfully is going well. But I am very blessed to have all these Floosterbutts in my life, and I will always be grateful to all of them for what they've given me. And especially Silver, because she is still helping me, even in her old age, keep this entire household in line. And I'm also very blessed to have you guys too, because some of you have sent some really wonderful messages that have helped tremendously through all the grief. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to go check out some puppets, there's some in Atlanta, and I'm going to be hunting down more now. So don't forget to click all those buttons, like, subscribe, share, all the fun stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.